Hi guys, it's Michelle from Wayward Witchcrafts and Books. Just here with another wee flip through of a mini kind of junk journal that I did a couple of Saturdays ago. Even put my teeth back in. I had a craft day with my friend over at her flat, and well, let's just say that it resulted in a 2-day hangover, so it was successful to say the least. So yeah, I had been watching quite a lot of Treasure Books's videos prior to that day, and I'm gonna watch her regularly anyway. If you've not seen her before, then head over to her page. I'll link her in the description below. She is the junk journaling queen, and I just get lost in her videos. She's amazing. So yeah, I was watching some of her videos, and this is one of the ones that kind of jumped out at me the most. There's a few others as well that I want to try based off of her videos, but I really like this one because it looked quite simple and easy to execute and relatively quick to do, which, you know, is always fun for mass making. um, so yeah, this is basically kind of inspiration from her, just kind of did the same as she did. And you'll also probably remember from, in fact, I don't think I've shown that video yet. So you remember from another video of mine of my unboxing of my goodies from my pen pal in England. But you know something, I don't think I've put that up yet, so I'll post that video up as well. But I have a haul. I have a pen pal in England and a pen pal in America, and my pen pal in England sent me a heap of stuff that was just amazing, and she had made one of these as well based off of treasure book stuff, so that had also kind of gave me the inspiration to go looking to see how to make it. It maybe is up. I can't remember if I did post it or not, but if it's not up, I will post it, I promise. So yeah, let's get towed into this. So this is basically made from a greeting card. Just I picked it up in Tesco. I think it was like £1.50 or something. So yeah, that's the front of the card. As you can see, it's just like a landscape, a boat with I don't know if that's meant to be the Aurora Borealis in the background, potentially the Northern Lights. And yeah, but I will go through it. So yeah, this is the card, and what I did was I did some faux stitching there, which basically kind of taken that from MamieMadeIt.com. Don't know if you've heard of her as well. She's a crafter. And again, I'll link her in the description as well. But she does dot dot dash for faux stitching, which is quite a cool look. So I just basically did what she did there, just around the edges, because at that point in time I didn't have a sewing machine, although I've since bought a sewing machine, but we'll get to that later. I then did a wax seal here as well. It's like a feather, just to add interest at the front. And then opened inside, again, faux stitching, just normal this time. And I put a bit of kind of, I think I've got a couple of 12 by 12 paper pads, and this one is like a celestial kind of Orion moon theme. So I just thought it went quite well kind of with the colours here. That was that one. And then on this side here, I just put some craft paper onto, I think, yeah, that was the envelope. So the envelope is attached here, which I'll show you the other side in a second, but I put some craft paper on the back side of it. And then this was something I had in my stash that I'd actually made a couple of years ago, and it was just with a stencil, and I just kind of did it with ombre effect, and again, similar colours to kind of what we'll have here, so I thought it was nice. Didn't really do too much on these two, so other things can be added. And then on the other side of the envelope, this is obviously where the envelope opens here. Added some purple peacock feather paper to it, and then again, part of that Orion set, I just cut a bit out to fit in there, and then I inked it just to make it look give it a bit of interest, make it look a bit kind of older. So yeah, that kind of slides in there, and that can be used as a journaling spot. And then this here is just a wee, again, part of that same peacock feather, which is Crafter's Companion. Again, I think they're all sold out. You can't get it from them anymore, but you might be able to still get it on eBay or Amazon or whatever. So yeah, again, just along the same colour theme with the purples and the violets and that. And it's the same on the back. And then a wee blue doily. This was from my Shein haul that I'm fairly certain I did post that, so you'll have seen that in there. And then this is a book page, again, from the Shein haul, and it's blank on the back to be written on. So for the papers, I get, obviously, that the lines are the wrong way around, but that doesn't bother me at all. I kind of folded them over. I had to in order to sew it in, and then just kind of inked around the edges quite heavily just for a different effect. But as I say, it might bother some people that the lines are vertical instead of horizontal, but it doesn't bother me in the slightest. Same at that side, and then another book page from that Shein haul. A little less heavy-handed on that one. Again, another book page from that Shein haul. And then same here with the doily and the book page, again from that same Shein haul. And I'm going to stop saying Shein haul now because I've just said it about 6 times in the space of 30 seconds, so I apologise. Again, book page and doily, and that is the middle. As you can see, I hand sewed. Is that a word? Hand sewed? Hand sewn? You can tell me in the comments what's correct English there, because my brain has just stopped working. But yeah, just tied that in a knot there just to keep it in place, and it's quite sturdy actually. More of the lined paper, more of the book pages and doilies. Same again here, plenty of space for writing in and sticking things in, journaling in, as you can see there. And then again ending with the book page, the doily, and then the other side of that peacock. And then this is obviously the other side of the envelope, which you saw at the front. And again, I just cut off the same of that kind of Orion paper pack, and same with the peacock, just so it had interest on either side. And I did another wax seal there, and that one is like a compass, so the north, east, south and west. This bit here is actually the front of an old birthday card, and it doesn't really go with the theme, to be perfectly honest, but it was the perfect size and I quite liked it. It was a bit different, so I made it into like a tuck spot, a pocket, and then made a couple of tags, and I've put a couple of eyelets on them as well just to secure the twine, and it's just plain twine that you would use really for a washing line. And these were from, again, a Crafter's Companion paper pad. It was their Enchanted Christmas range a couple of years ago, which again, I think you can't get a hold of anymore unless you get it on eBay or whatever, but I love that paper pad and I've not used much of it because I really don't want to run out of it. As you can see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up very well, but it's kind of like a dark forest look with some snow. And again, that kind of went with the theme of the Aurora Borealis at the front. And then I just inked the back as well, just for a little added interest. And then as you can see, I've done some more faux stitching around the sides. And then at the back, again, part of that same Enchanted Christmas paper pack, it's like a snowy forest theme. Kind of looks like the opening credits to that TV show Once Upon a Time. And then I took more of that Orion paper and added another tuck spot and made a large tag, this time out of that peacock paper pad, inked around the edges again, added another eyelet and put some of that twine in again there. So very simple, very easy to make, but I really enjoyed doing it, and I want to make more of them, and I bought more greetings cards to do that with. So yeah, if you want to see the original video by Treasure Books on how to make it, then as I say, I will link her below, and I will also link Mamie below as well, because she was the inspiration behind the ... dash. And if you watch Mamie, you'll know all about the ... dash. About 2 fantastic crafters that I follow and watch regularly because I just love their work. They're very good. They make everything look so easy, but they explain things very well, and they provide the basis for us other crafters to learn and, you know, make our own things as well based on their fantastic teaching skills. So yeah, give them both a like and follow and watch if you haven't already. And that is that one, guys. And just while we're here, as I said earlier, I didn't have a sewing machine when I did this, but the Tuesday after that Saturday, I was in Home Bargains, which is kind of like a discount store here in the UK. I don't know, it would be maybe similar to your dollar store, potentially. I don't know. But I found this bad boy. It's going to fit in the frame, the whole thing. Sewing machine for £34.99. So yeah, 35 quid for a sewing machine. I was quite chuffed. I've not actually used it yet. I've not had the time. But yeah, it's got lots of different stitches on it, as you can see, and it comes in. It's got a built-in sewing light, storage drawer, thread cutter, hook controller, and power adapter, and it includes 2 bobbins, 1 needle, 1 needle threader, and 2 thread spools. So yeah, it was an absolute steal. I really couldn't say no to it. So I can't wait to get cracked into that and get using it. And then I went to the range that day as well and bought a couple of other things, some embroidery threads for hand sewing like I did with this mini journal here, and this ultimate sewing kit, which has got 24 threads, 10 pins, 10 needles, tweezers, clippers, buttons, and much more. So I've got more bits and pieces for, you know, threads for the sewing machine, as well as hand stitching. Obviously these needles will come in handy for hand stitching, etc. So yeah, it gives me lots of options. I will need to get more needles for the actual sewing machine, although I should have some somewhere because I did have a sewing machine before, but I had to get rid of it because it was about 15 years old and it was on its last legs. So yes, that is everything I think I have to show you. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and give me a follow, or subscribe, sorry. And hopefully I'll be back with some more videos for you soon. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.